guys, so today I am going to be doing a haul video. It's been a couple of months since I did my last haul, so I thought that it was about time I showed you some of the stuff that I have been buying over the past few weeks, because I have certainly been going through a phase where I'm just buying things. I kind of go through phases with buying stuff. I won't buy anything for ages, and then I'll just end up having a few weeks where I'm just buying all the things. I've got some clothes, shoes, food, and just other bits and bobs. Thanks to the summer sales and shops putting on their final reductions, I have two tops from H&M. The first is this one. Please excuse the creases in it. I actually wore this yesterday, so it's a little bit worse for wear at the moment. Such a soft material. It's just got this floral pattern. Don't know how you can see it. And the flowers are like velvety. It's so soft. I don't know how soft it's going to remain though, because you know how everything just loses its softness once it's been in the wash a few times. This was originally £12.99 and I got it for £2. £2! The other top that I bought is this one. I've not really got a top of this style. I decided to just try it on and see what it was like, and I really liked it. I was wearing my jeans at the time and it went really well with it. It's just like this floaty top. I don't really know how to explain things, but it's got this gorgeous floral pattern on it, and the sleeves are like quite strange. They're quite like, they're short sleeves, but they're kind of like, they look a bit like the sleeves of a poncho, if you know what I mean. I'm so bad at explaining things, but I just really liked it. I thought it was cute, and it was down from £19.99 to £5. I highly recommend you get to H&M before the sale finishes, because them final reductions, 10 out of 10. The last kind of fashion-y thing that I've got is a pair of shoes, which are something just completely different to what I would usually buy. These trainers. Like, I genuinely cannot remember the last time I had a proper pair of trainers. I just don't wear them. I am much more into just like slip-on shoes, or my favourite kind of shoes are the ones that look a bit like school shoes. I mean, they're probably my most casual shoe. These were in the sale. They're from Topshop and I got them from £12, but I think they're now reduced further to £7. So I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't just wait. I can't remember how much they were originally, but it was Topshop, so probably pretty pricey. But they're just gold and glittery and just so cool. The only thing that's kind of annoying me though is that the glitter is starting to come off in some parts, and the biggest bit that it's coming off is this section here. You can see it. So now it's just kind of like a mustard. Maybe all the glitter will come off and I'll have some mustard coloured trainers. Now onto some random bits and bobs that I have bought. Of course, being a huge Harry Potter fan, I had to get my hands on this Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I've actually not been reading it that fast, which is ridiculous because it's a script and you can literally like read it. I would be able to read this in like freaking a few hours if I just like sat and read it non-stop, but I'm so bad with reading these days. I really need to get into the habit of reading more, but so far I've been really enjoying it. I think it's just great to go back into that world, and I really want to go and see the play so bad, but this has to do right now. I also recently bought this CD. This is Crybaby by Melanie Martinez. It's been out for a year now, just over a year, but I never actually bought the album. And I still like to buy CDs. I love having a physical copy. I love the little booklet that it comes with. Oh my god, just look at it. How cute is it? It's so cute. I was in HMV and it was down to a £5. It was such a spontaneous purchase. I didn't even really think about it. I was just like, I'm gonna buy that. And I'm seeing her live in November and I cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome. And now we move on to my favorite section. Food. Yes, I have bought some food. Quite a lot of food. Most of my money, I feel, goes on food. So one of my favourite things to do is to go into Holland and Barrett, because Holland and Barrett is my favourite shop. I'm not even gonna lie. But one of my favourite things to do is go in and see if they have any delicious goodies on offer or just reduced, because obviously these kind of foods are typically more expensive, especially in Holland and Barrett. I have two things. The first is actually empty because I ate it, but it was these. These are raw bites by BioGlam Superfoods. This is the goji and camu flavour. They remind me a bit like Naked, bits of Naked bar or something. They were really, really good, and a packet of these is usually $1.99 and it was down to 49p. I also have this. It's street food, inspired by Thai street food. In here we have honey red pepper almonds and Thai spice cashews with pineapple and coconut. I just thought it was just like so interesting. I don't know. I love almonds, I love cashews, I love coconut. So I'm really intrigued to see what these taste like. These are usually £1.19 and they were down to 59p. In last month's sauce box there was a voucher for, was it 20% off? I think it was 20% off for the Raw Chocolate Company. And usually in the past I haven't actually used the discount vouchers because it was the Raw Chocolate Company. I was like, yes, because I love me some chocolate. And so I went on and I bought 3 little bars. I bought mint, banoffee dark, and just the normal banoffee. The mint one I'm really interested in because there's no added sugar in this. There is a sweetener, but there is no actual sugar in, so I'm quite interested. Like, I love mint chocolate, but this was the only mint one, the no added sugar one, so I was like, okay, I'll buy that. On to the final 2 things, which I'm actually really excited about. I went into TK Maxx, and I've loved TK Maxx for years, and when I first started going in, it was the clothes and like the shoes that I was interested in. Then it kind of moved on to like the beauty and the hair stuff and the bath stuff that I was really intrigued with. And now I love going in and looking at the home stuff. And my favourite section is the food, which is usually only like 1 row. It's never usually a huge bit. It's like the smallest section, but there's just so many different things you can get there. Like every time I go in, there's always something new. You get just really strange things that you've never even heard of, different flavours of different things. You know, it's TK Maxx, so there's always stuff that you've just like can't get anywhere else. So I bought 2 things. The first things that I bought were these cookies. Now these are double chocolate cookies by a brand called Angelic, which I think I have actually heard of before, but I've never actually tried anything from them. And I love cookies, but I don't actually eat them that often. You have those foods that you really, really, really like, but you, for some reason, you just don't actually eat it that often, like, and you kind of just forget about how much you like them until you eat it and you're like, actually, I really, really like these. Why don't I eat this more often? That's what I'm like with cookies. These are dairy-free, gluten-free, and egg-free. And these were $1.99, and the RRP price is usually $2.70, so got them. And then I also bought these little protein balls. This is by the GFB gluten-free bites, and these are coconut cashew crunch. They also had a chocolate cherry almond one, but I went for these ones because I love coconut and I love cashews. think they look so good. Look at them. Look at them. GFB bites are non-GMO, vegan, soy-free, ridiculously tasty, dairy-free, gluten-free, high-protein snacks that you won't believe are actually good for you. And these were $3.99. So that was some of the things that I have bought over the past few weeks. I've definitely spent more money than I usually would, but that's okay. Sometimes you gotta treat yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Why? I can never say bye properly.